Woo-wee! Yabba dabba doo. Hey folks, welcome to another uneventful episode of this podcast. Pretty much just talk about the week, and then you do your do some topical news puns, and if I'm lucky, if they're any good, I can do them at open mics and get some material. But I do actually have some stories, not great stories, but I did get on stage twice this week. Tuesday night, I got on at this place called the Chest Dyer. It's a music comedy. It's mostly a music open mic, and I got there a little late, but I got on first. Who gives a shit? Whatever. But before that happened, there was a drum circle, thing where they do jam sessions, and I was able to do a freestyle. And with the power of editing, I'm gonna put it in right now. I hope you don't enjoy this. Boom. Yo, spin a damn freestyle at the house band. They put me on first cause I'm the man. Play the fucking keyboard, guitars and drums. John Jack freestyle cause I'm so damn dumb. Lord, I love it, man. Birthday flow, man. They just wanna see me go when I go, man. I'm on the top of my damn head. Shoot you to be grateful, that's what's grateful then. Hell yeah, bust that shit out. People know you wanna do it like you wanna shout. And that's just how it is. They looking at me like I'm talking to myself. They walking at me. These fucking bars, bitch. Now we do the drum set, the drum set, the drum set, drum jack, ornament, get drums, bitch, bars, bitch. So I did that, and then I went on first. The host brought me up. They did like a half an hour jam session with like this guy playing church keys, and I fucking pretty much did about 5 minutes, and yeah, I got like a little bit of laughs in the beginning, but they didn't pay attention to me. There was only like 15 people in the room. It's a big place. Most people were just talking over me. It was rough, but hey, I got on. First time in 2 weeks. I didn't get any stage time last week. Hold on, let me take a swig of this beer. Allegedly. Oh yeah. So pretty much I pretty much bombed, but I got a little bit of laughs in the beginning. And then when I got to my car, it was raining out that night. I got a fucking parking ticket. I parked in this train station at least 10 or 15 times. It started raining outside. I put my windshield wipers on to leave. I see a thing. I go, that better not be a fucking ticket. They gave me a $20 ticket. Because apparently I was parked at the end, and it wasn't a parking spot. I swear I parked there before. And I got a $20 ticket with tax. It was $23. I was like, those motherfuckers. So there you go. So that was pretty much Tuesday night. Wednesday night I went to the Royal. It was my birthday. I turned 40. That's right, you guys. I'm old, and my pubes are old, and this country's old. And this podcast is old. Everything's old. My butthole hairs are old. Everything. So pretty much I fucking was like, I didn't know where to go. I wanted to go to Chili's, but I ate a lot that day. You know, I had some birthday cake. I made me like this hamburger bowl thing for lunch. I had some wings from the supermarket. I put in the air fryer. So I was like, I'm not really that hungry. So I was going to go to Chili's, but my stomach was kind of hurt. I took some Tums. I was like, I don't want to poop at the Royal. It's not a good place to poop. But I said, fuck it, I'll go. So I went to the Royal. There wasn't that many people there. I grabbed the number. I grabbed number one. They call numbers by random. And they called my number. So I took the number 2 spot. And pretty much I did good. I did good compared to Tuesday night. They actually listened to me. I got some decent laughs. I had about 4 or 5 people say good job to me. Maybe they said it to me because I didn't tell anybody it was my birthday. I didn't announce it until I got on stage. I said, oh, by the way, it's my birthday. And then they started clapping. I said, I didn't come here to celebrate my birthday. I just wanted to hear some good music. But I figured I'd sign up. So I had about 4 or 5 people say, good job. Maybe they're just being nice to me because it was my birthday. I don't know. But I thought I had a good set. Not a great set, but a good set. And I stayed for the whole show because, there wasn't that many acts on. I only had 14 acts. And usually I don't stay for the whole show because they go a little long. I said, all right, I'll stay for the show. So it was 10:30 when I left. And I was hungry. I wanted pizza. But all the pizza places were closed. Pizza Roma near me, they closed at 10. Little Caesars, they closed at 10. So I was like, you know what? fuck this. I'm just going to go home. McDonald's, they're always packed around this time. Burger King. I'm going to go to bed an hour, and that's it. So I didn't get a birthday dinner, but I ate enough that day. So that was Wednesday, and then Monday night, I went to the gym. I tried to do some deliveries. Nothing happened. I got my Chipotle bowl, and I was involved in a poop assault crime. Everybody, that's right. Well, nothing actually happened to me, but something did happen. So this is interesting. On Monday, I did the poop show, right? In the morning, last Monday of the month, I usually do my poop show, and I did it. And that night, something happened. I'm the poop guy. Remember that. So I eat my Chipotle bowl, and I had to, I had to go poo. And I was like, should I go home? I was at Target doing some live streaming. And I was like, should I go home? And I was like, well, if I go home, I'm cutting it short. Meaning, like, I got to look for parking and stuff, and I don't want to, get to a situation where I might poop my pants. So I said, fuck it, Target's right here. I don't want to poop in public. I'll just go at Target. Now, if I knew what was going to happen, I would have just went home. Lesson to be learned. So I go inside Target. I start pooping. I get it out the way. I'm wiping. I'm almost done. I got my shorts, not on my ankles, my shorts and underwear, like, below my butt cheeks. And I'm just about to get my wipes, and these 4 black kids come into the bathroom. That's never a good thing, America. And when I say black kids, they weren't like middle school kids. They were like high school because they were kind of tall. So I'm wiping and stuff, and I see one of them, he's looking, like not close, but he's like looking in the stall to see if there's somebody in there. And he knows that somebody's in there, so he just grabs the stall door and tries to open it. So I grab it from him, and I slam it. And I got my fist balled up. I'm like, oh, shit. I got my butt cheeks fucking open. I'm about to clock one of these motherfuckers. And I put my hand on my mace. I was like, I'm going to mace one of these fucking hoodlums. So they were like, oh, man, haha, that's so funny, man. I wish I should record this stuff, man. Haha. And then one of them said, oh, don't worry about him. He ain't going to do nothing. It's like, yeah, first of all, it's 4 against 1. And second of all, I got my fucking shorts around my ass, and I'm fucking wiping. Of course you're going to fucking, say that. So they start laughing and stuff. They fucking pee. They got masks on and shit. And then finally one of them goes, oh, you can come out now, man. You don't have to worry about it. And then they run out. And then I fucking finish wiping my ass. And then I come out, and a security guard starts following. They ran down the aisle somewhere. So nothing happened to me. But I was involved in I was kind of assaulted, folks, when I was pooping. You can't even take a poop these days without someone messing with you. See that? And I'm the poop guy. That happened the day of the poop show. That's crazy. So I got a parking ticket on Tuesday. That happened on Monday. I was like, this is fucking crazy. All this stuff is happening to me, and none of it's good. No good stuff happening. Let me take a swig of this. I'm getting dry mouth. So that was Wednesday. Thursday, I went to the gym. Same thing. Trying to do some food deliveries. The app's been slow this week. I don't know if it's because people are on vacation or what's been going on, but I just got my Chipotle bowl. I did some live streaming, and I went home. And then Friday night, if you guys saw the video blog, I went to Old City for the first time in about 9 months. Since last October, November, I've not been to Old City. I've been lazy. I took the bus. I left out early, like around 6:30. The bus took about 15 minutes as usual. And then I got down to the fucking, train station. At the time I got off the train, it was like 7-ish. So I fucking you guys saw, I did, pretty much I drunk my concoction. If you guys don't know what that is, you're a new listener. Pretty much, you're not a fan of the channel. But if you're new, I make my own drink. It's vitamin water with a couple ounces of cheap vodka. And the reason why I use vitamin water is because it doesn't give me cramps in my back. Oh, excuse me. So I drank my concoction. At one point, I stood up on the bench and I yelled out, "Yabba dabba doo!" And nobody looked at me. Nobody gave a shit. It was just like, whatever. So I got drunk. Allegedly, I had my drink. And then I got, 2 slices of pizza. And, they fixed up the streets down there. It's like all fancy now. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy. They fixed it up. And but I still didn't drive down there. I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to drive down there. So then I was walking around. And then I decided I'm going to go to Columbus Boulevard and check out Morgan's Rear. Haven't been there in 9 months either. So I walked down. It was a nice night. I busted out some freestyles. I busted out some farts. And I sat outside Morgan's Pier for about 20 minutes or so. Nothing happened. Just, rich college kids using their parents' credit card, taking Ubers, and, fucking coming from the shore, living the good life. And then I went back to Old City, and I went to the Nationals to see if the black Asian bouncer was there. But he wasn't there. So pretty much I was like, all right, so he must have cut his hours, or maybe he doesn't work there anymore. And then I took a piss, and I left. That was it. I took the different bus. That it's like a 7-8 minute walk to my house, but it's safer to wait at that fucking train station. All these dirty joggers running around. So I got home around 10:15, and that was that. That was pretty much last night. And as far as tonight goes, I was going to do some deliveries. I put the app on, and it's freaking Saturday night. Did you guys know Saturday night's always busy? Nothing. I didn't get no offers. I had it on for about 10 or 15 minutes on the side. You know what? Screw this. I'm on vacation this week, like a lot of people. Not everybody, but a good amount of people are on vacation for the last, week of July. I'm on vacation this week for doing deliveries. It's slow. That's not my fault. Fuck you. So I turned the app off. I went to the beer store. I got me a Yingling. I just want something light tonight because I already drunk last night. Let me take another swig of this. I'm getting dry mouth. Oh, yeah. And that's it. So the plan for tonight is to do nothing. Just like last night. Except I'm out in Old City. I'm just going to pretty much finish this drink. And maybe do some live streaming tonight. Go get some food somewhere. And that's it. Just get out the house for a couple hours. And as far as on the channel this week, you guys saw I put up an AI short. This program offered me a free video. So I took it with the Big Mac. It got 1,500 views, which is pretty good. A little bit more likes than usual. And then I'm gonna put up I put up the vlog Friday, the video vlog, and then next week I'm gonna probably put up some stand-up shorts, a possible prank call show, and that's that. Well, folks, this is the First We Get Worse comedy podcast of Philadelphia. It's your favorite podcast show that most people would not listen to, and we'll do the aftermath for when if anything happens tonight. Usually nothing does, and then we'll get to your least favorite segment. All right, it's up to you, but you stay put there, you fudgers. Alright, as far as the aftermath, I didn't do much, of course. I took a couple urinations. I wanted to get something to eat, obviously, so I went to crave for a turkey hoagie at Wawa. So I got me a turkey hoagie with no chips and just a Coke Zero. I ate it on live stream. Only had one person watching me on YouTube. Then I went on TikTok, and that was about it. That's it, folks. So now, real quick, you nigs, here comes the odd news. Only Marm's page on OnlyFans helped raise funds for wildlife research. Naked man arrested after plasma patient sees eyes peek into a business wall. I guess he went balls on them. A car on the bus, Toyota becomes airborne and then wedged in the side of a Brosmin bus. Okayama man arrested for catching butterflies in central Japan. And after that, he just flied away. Man killed in a crash after portable toilet falls off truck onto a highway. And he was so that guy was he was shit out of life. Yes. Creative body, words, and plastination dies at 81. Corpse to be sliced up, plasticized, and displayed in the museum. Well, that's real art. Hiker trekked 10 miles to safety after impaling himself on a pole. He did it for Jesus. That was a good joke so far. Please vow to enforce mandatory National Cleaning Day. That sounds like a lot of labor. That rule's just getting washed up. There we go. South Koreans turn to terror to understand their pets' thoughts. A Polish man spends 2 hours buried in the snow. I was going to say that's cold. That's the obvious joke. Museum honors a late artist but covered his floor. Okay, I read that before. Let's see if there's anything else. There's not a lot of odd news this week, maybe because it's last week of the month and everyone's on vacation still playing with themselves. She was to get married the night before. She used a tampon to set fire to a Utah church. I guess she was just soaking it in. Surprising garage guest causes chaos in Illinois home. Teacher arrested for clapping in support of a speaker opposing data center. Minnesota man charged for a homemade spike strip to get kids off his lawn. I guess he was tired of poking his head. Let's see what else we got. Inside America's whites-only town, warning newer virus event to help pursue European identity and leader. LAPD officer recorded colleagues' racist comments charged with felony eavesdropping. And that's a eerie way to... Eerie? San Francisco company offers cleaning service using humanoid robots. U.S. government map of Africa. New Jersey officers dress up as shrubs to catch distracted drivers on their phones. Yeah, I guess they're buried. They're trying to find people buried in their phones. Unlicensed funeral director accused of stealing dead man's estate dodges questions. Woman arrested allegedly pointing a gun at a KFC employee in order to speed up the order. It was finger trigger looking good. That's alright. Michelin-starred restaurateur faces jail for using ants as a dessert garnish. I guess that was just too small of a plate. Fake fortune teller saw the law coming. He was going to be arrested. U.S. FCC approves giant space mine liver. Sunlight on demand. No. Only Mom's page that are ready. Long lost Pokemon game may be resurfaced on eBay. I guess they're trying to get a peek at Chew, but they swirl on the field. Blah blah blah. That's Elon Musk launches an invite-only, X-only Visa debit card. Bear walks into Colorado home and eats cat food. Trying not to use the obvious joke. I'm being converted. A missing _ sent innocent man to prison for 18 months. Well, that's over the edge. Well, folks, that's it for the show. I'll see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go freak yourself, Cuffy.